Guys, we got this Dodge, what is it, Durango here. They said that it's misfire, and they said that they changed the coil, I guess, injector, and looks like coils were changed. They said cylinder 4 misses. They said that they think that might be a mechanical issue, like camshaft. We do see a cylinder 4 misfire on here. Let's go into the engine computer. Let's see, oh. I do want to see if there's like a clear flood. I think this says clear flood. You can hear the compression issue. You can hear a compression issue. Let me go get a... I'm going to put a scope on here. The Pico setup right here. Got running. So what we're doing is we got our amp clamp on our red trace. It's measuring starter current. We're back probing injector 4, or not injector 4, coil 4. I guess coil 4. It's underneath this intake. See, the coils look like that. They're facing up. This is 6, this is 4, and over here's 2. So we got that. So we're gonna crank this, do a clear flood crank, and we're gonna see what our current looks like. We'll get a nice long crank out of it. How the lights are flashing. There we go, we shut it off. Let's go look, see what this looks like. Why is our current upside down? Okay, that I don't like. Let's do this again. Let's flip our clamp around. There we go. Let's do this again. Yeah, trip. There we go. Let's see. There we go, that's better. Stop this. Let's zoom in on this. Oh guys, it looks like we got 2 cylinders coming up on compression. This is cylinder 4. So if that's 4, gotta look at our firing order. We're gonna figure this out here. Let me get our firing order and save this. Okay guys, so we got this waveform overlay here. I just copied a screenshot from Pico, pasted it in here, and then I clicked on this overlay, right, cylinder ID right here, filled it all out with our firing order, what cylinder we're syncing off of, which was 4, number of cylinders, and I just pasted it down. And look at this, so cylinder 4 comes up on compression right here. So this is our cylinder 4, you can see the end of compression. Then cylinder 5 comes up on compression, which is this big one. But it looks like we have 2 cylinders coming up on compression because like all these other compression humps are even. So that's why our current's so high here. So I think 2 exhaust valve is not opening because the cylinder's coming up to exhaust and boom, more compression. So we're gonna go on cylinder 2 right here and we're gonna see what it looks like. So I'm gonna do that quick and then we'll get a waveform from in there. Guys, look at this camshaft. Look how worn down this stuff is. Look at that. Right on this side. It's all this middle cylinder. I think this was 4. Look at that. You see these started wearing. So I'm gonna get this out. This back one started wearing too. Look at that. So look at these. Look at that. Look at that. Look how worn that is. Look how worn these are. You see that one? That one wasn't even spinning. It was flat. That's why it was wearing it down. The rollers lock up, and then it just grinds down like that one. Those two fell.
With the Durango, so I got new head. This is the 3rd head. Looks a lot nicer. Like everything looks new and clean. So I'm gonna get this back together. This one's from Clearwater, so I'm gonna get this on the car and we'll put it back together. So the last head that I got, I went through 3 of these heads. We got 2 from AutoZone that were completely rusty. I'll show photos of them. The last one we got was from the dealership. That came rusty. Actually, no, wait. It might have been clean. Actually, I think it might have been clean, but all the rollers were seized. They didn't spin. Right from the dealership, and it was rebuilt by the same company that AutoZone uses. Everything was exactly the same. I ordered it right from Dodge. And it wasn't cheap either. And they made me pay extra for camshafts, even though the ones from AutoZone came with camshafts. So, but all these are free, so that's good. And the camshafts are nice and clean. There's no metal in the camshaft. Like all the other ones had metal in here. The head was full of metal. It was really crappy. But this one's really, really nice. So I'm gonna get this torqued down, put it all together, and like all the caps are marked. Like they stamped them. Like it looks like they inspected everything. Everything's greased. There's no grease on the other stuff.
Guys, we're back with the Durango.
Got new cylinder head on.
It's a really nice cylinder head. Got everything lined up. All our timing marks are lined up. These were where the old chains were. This one and this one was where the chain was before, but I reset everything. So I'm gonna make sure everything's perfect. Got that. And I also there's a mark down here somewhere. If I can show you guys. It's hard for me to see. Maybe you guys can see the arrow. There's an arrow on that pulley. But yeah, we put a new tensioner and guide over here. I broke the one guide, so I took it off. The top had broke, so I just replaced both of them and put a new tensioner in. So that should be good. I'm gonna pull the pin, crank it twice, make sure everything's good, and then if everything's good, then we're going to put the cover back on and put everything back together. There we go. I just spun the crank twice. You can see our paint marks are no longer where they were, but our two arrows line up here. I'm happy with that. Actually, I could probably go a little bit more. There we go. See, those two line up perfectly. Those line up. Our crankshaft looks like it's where it's supposed to be. So yeah, now I'm going to get this all back together. And hopefully next time you guys see this, it's all back together. So we got the car back together. I just got to put the belt and stuff on and air pump. But we're going to start this up and we're going to see if this thing runs. Hopefully it does. Hopefully it runs good. If not, we might have to go over everything and check. But let's see. How's the car running? Seems to be pretty smooth. It's getting up to temperature. See, we're at 217 right there. I bled the coolant using the airlift, so hopefully our thermostat opens. I don't think our thermostat's opening. You feel the other hose. Yeah, the other hose is ice cold. I wonder if we have a thermostat issue. If this goes to 225, I'm shutting it off because maybe we got a thermostat issue. Pretty sure this is a new thermostat. Oh wait, no, this is his old thermostat. I didn't put a new one on. It's like slightly warm here at the top. Let me go grab a thermal camera. Okay, got my TopDon thermal camera right here. We're at 224. Let's see. Look at that. It's ice cold. That's our hose, 123. And our fans are on. 226. I don't think our thermostat's working. This hose down here, 75 degrees, 80 degrees. Look at that, 230. Yeah, our thermostat fan just turned on higher. Let me shut this off. Let's see what's our temperature. Oh, look at that, it just moved up. Yeah, now it's going up. I don't trust this thing. We're gonna have to get a new thermostat. I'm going to put our fans on so that we can at least cool this down more. Let's see what this shows. 235. See, I don't like that. So we'll go back. We'll go to active test. We'll turn our fan on. I think we have a radiator fan control option in here. Here we go. No, I just want to turn the fan on. So I put a new thermostat housing on. Here's the old one. I just put the whole housing on. You guys can see it right there. So it's on. So I'm going to start this up. And we'll see if it works better. See if this thermostat opens. Everything else is good. Let's see. There we go. So let me exit out of here. Let's go back to the live data. We'll just let this run and bleed. So I'll just log the let's see. We want short term, long term, coolant temp, we'll log the engine oil pressure and temperature. Let's see. And our camshaft position. So we just touched all that stuff. Yeah, that's all we need. Yeah, that should be all we need. So we'll do this. We'll record it. I'll let this thing warm up. And we'll see how it goes. Okay guys, so we're at 212, 213 right now, so I think that this thermostat should be open. I'm waiting to look at my thermal camera on here. So we're at 80 degrees on the hose right now. Right up here, let's look under here. Well, we can see the thermostat housing now. We have air coming out, so I couldn't vacuum fill it this time. So we do have air. So I'll keep an eye on this so it doesn't boil over. I can always stick the plug back in. There's a lot of air bubbles coming through here right now. At least that's what it feels like, and my coolant's going down. So, oh, it just sucked it in. There it went, air pocket. Let me add some more coolant. Well, it took like a half a gallon of coolant. So we'll see what happens here. Yeah, look, we're getting a lot of air out of there. And our temperature had like shot down when that happened. I'm just gonna keep trying to bleed this way. Hopefully we don't make a mess. And I'll keep you guys updated. There it goes down again. Look. Had a bunch of air bubbles come out. Now it's dropping down. There it goes. Look how fast it's dropping. This is what just sucks because there was so much coolant left in the system I couldn't vacuum fill it. See our temperature drop down, 208. So I usually just keep it filled at the bottom right here. So that way the coolant can expand and go in without having to worry about it. Look at that. Our temperature's coming up on our radiator. 167. We probably got all the air out now. Everything down here. You see that whole thermostat housing. 221. So I'll just let this run here for a little bit and we'll see. Look at the temperature drop, 190. Hey guys, so this thing's been running for like 20 minutes now. Seems to be running pretty good. I'm gonna let it shut off. Our temperature has been stable. It's been really stable. Let's see. Engine coolant temp. We'll graph this. Watch this. So we'll go through here. Look at our temp. It went up to like 220 at one point. Fans turned on, brought it back down. I guess it did it a couple times. See that? Probably see our fans turn on too. Yeah, you can see that on and off at the bottom. So yeah, I'm gonna shut this off. We'll check all our fluid levels, but I think we'll be good to go here. I put everything back on. We got a new connector on. I don't know where I set the old connector, but I depinned the old connector. Came with wires. I just depinned it, and I'm gonna mix up my screwdrivers. But yeah, I depinned it. Put another one on. I don't know if I can show you guys, because I think I put the cover on. But anyway, it lives down in there. He really needs to change this AC line. Boy, there's a problem. But we'll start this up. Hear what it sounds like. I'll let it run in here for a little bit, and maybe we'll take it for a drive if it's not too icy. There we go. Hey guys, so I got the car running. It's warming up. I need to find that connector. I don't know where I set it. But fuel trims look pretty good. I got a bunch of stuff in here: oil temperature, oil pressure, intake temperature, barrel, vacuum. Everything looks good. It seems to be running pretty smooth. I don't really hear anything. So, actually, quieter cover on. So we'll just let this sit here and warm up for a while. You see the time since we started. 360 to 370 seconds. So, temp's going up good. Like I said, we'll just let it run here.